Hi there, welcome to the archives. Today is November 24th. Happy Monday. I am finally getting around to doing a recording. The last time I think I wanted to do a book share on some Ghanafo. So I got, there's one more I wanted to share. I might not because I'm sticking to the Ghana Girls right now. And there's one more I can't seem to find it on my bookshelf. It was one of my uncle's books. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna take it as a sign not to share it. So Meri Danquah. Today we're gonna do Edugyan and then Meri Danquah. So the first one I'll start with is the Black Body. Meri Danquah. The Black Body. This one is an anthology. And so the back it says, first of all, I'll read a little bit about what it says here about Meri Danquah's previous works include groundbreaking memoir, Willow Weep for Me, A Black Woman's Journey Through Depression. Actually, that's how I came to know about Meri Danquah. I saw an email, a past email from when I was still doing my PhD, and I guess I had a bad experience with a therapist, and I shared it with one of the professors, one of the Jewish professors in my department, and they had sent me an email back being like, sorry for this experience. You should check out this body of work. I think it'll be really helpful. It's from another Ghanaian woman, so I was really grateful. I think it was Shoshana Magnet that actually referred me to Dr. Shoshana Magnet. Dr. Shoshana Magnet that referred me to Meri Danquah many years ago. So, the memoir, Willow Weep for Me, A Black Woman's Journey Through Depression, and two critically acclaimed anthologies, Becoming America and Shaking the Tree. Shaking the Tree is the other one I'll share. She earned an MFA in creative writing and literature from Bennington College. She divides her time between Los Angeles, California, and Accra, Ghana. This was published in, I don't know, okay, 2009. Fermina and Caillou. May the tide that is entering even now the lips of our understanding carry you out beyond the face of fear. That's a quote from Lucille Clifton. Okay, so this anthology. What does it mean to have or to love a black body? Taking on the challenge of interpreting the black body's dramatic role in American culture for, for 30 black, white, and biracial contributors. Award-winning actors, artists, writers, comedians, including voices as varied as President Obama's inaugural poet, Elizabeth Alexander, actor and best-selling author Hill Harper, political strategist Kimball Stroud, television producer Joel Lippman, former Saturday Night Live writer Ann Beats, and singer-songwriter Jason Luckett, ranging from deeply serious to playful, sometimes hilarious musings. These essays explore myriad issues with wisdom and a deep sense of history. Meri Danquah's unprecedented collection illuminates the diversity of identities and individual experiences that define the black body in our culture. So, like I said, this one is an anthology. Um, Again, like it says, it's from a bunch of different folks, not just black people, which is why I appreciate this one more. No, not more or less, but like this one, Shaking the Tree, is actually a collection of new fiction and memoir by black women. So this one is edited by Meri Danquah, showcasing the newest generation of Black women writers of fiction and memoir published since 1990. Shaking the Tree gathers 23 voices that came of age in the wake of the civil rights, Black arts, gay rights, and feminist movements. Collected here, their literature embodies the tragedies and triumphs of contemporary Black women in their struggle to negotiate a sense of individual identity beyond the limited scope of gender and race. And so this one again is another anthology. It's for my daughter, Karama A. Danquah, and for all our daughters whose voices shall be louder, stronger, and braver. This one came out in 2003, so this one was before the other one. Again, so many different folks are in this book. Asha Bandele, Lorraine Carey, Edugyan, Deborah J. Dickerson, Carolyn Farrell, Dana Johnson, Veronica Chambers, so many people. Itabarin Jerry, ZZ Packer, Phyllis Alicia Perry. So, yes, this is an anthology by Black women. I'll share from Willow Weep for Me, so Women's Journey Through Depression. I'm going to share an excerpt from Meri Danquah's, an excerpt. Dusk is my least favorite time. I favor night over day. But when I watch the orange sun melting into the shadows of the sky, a ball of loneliness rolls down my spine. When Jade arrived, the sun was setting. I was beside myself with grief. There was no room inside of me for conversation or laughter. Normally, I steered clear of social situations if I felt myself dropping into a mood. But seeing as how Jade was standing in my doorway, that wasn't an option. Fortunately, depression teaches you the art of multiplicity. You become adept at wearing the right mask for the right person on the right occasion. I shut my eyes for a second, inhaled deeply through my nostrils, and braced myself like an actor preparing to go on stage. You all know that experience, right? Where you're just like, I don't feel good. Let's do this. After I opened my eyes, I slid my mouth into the perfect Colgate smile. It looks so good. I'm totally not depressed. You've been there, right? Yeah, this was really powerful for me to read, especially because I was in a deep depression at that time. I would say I'm more functionally depressed now. Um, yeah, so this is just an excerpt from Willow Weep for Me, which is Meri Danquah's um, memoir. So there's also Edugyan, which is a Haitian writer, really phenomenal Haitian writer. Oh yeah, from Crick Crack, a short story collection. So yeah, I just want to share Shaking the Tree, a collection of new fiction and memoir by Black women. And I wanted to share one more Ghana girl. This is not my copy. I left my copy back home in Ghana. I bought this book in 2019, and I brought it with me to Ghana to read, and then I left it at home. Um, but this is because it's so you can see how thick it is. I didn't have a lot of space. I think I left this one and Toyi Adeyemi because the books were bigger and I didn't have space to bring them back with me, so I left them in Ghana. But this one is SD Edugyan. That's actually how you say my last name. Jain. Edugyan. But we say Edugyan. Straight the Edugyan. It's not how you say my name, but anyways, it's also how it's just like you don't sana yanka sankofa. It's not sankofa, it's sankofa. But again, it's not Atakora Jan, Atakwa Jan. or Danquah, but that kind of stuff. So, anyways, this is Washington Black. I got it out. I borrowed it from the library so I could do a book share on this. It's a novel. Um, they have they're turning this into a film. I don't believe it's out yet, but they are turning this into like a film or a series. It's being adapted. When two English brothers arrive at a Barbados sugar plantation, they bring with them a darkness beyond what the slaves have already known. Washington Black, an 11-year-old field slave, is terrified to be chosen as manservant to one of these men. To his surprise, the eccentric Christopher Wilde turns out to be a naturalist, an explorer, and an inventor, and an abolitionist. Soon Washington is initiated into a world where a flying machine can carry a man across the sky, where the night sea is set alight with fields of jellyfish, where even a boy born in chains may embrace a life of dignity and meaning, where two people separated by an impossible divide can begin to see each other as human. But when a man is killed and a bounty is placed on Washington's head, Wilde must choose between family bonds and Washington's life. What follows is their fight along the eastern coast of America, which opens them up to the extraordinary, a voyage aboard a ship contained by a hunter whose real purpose is unknown to them. A dark encounter with a scholar of the flesh. A glimpse through an unexpected portal into the Underground Railroad, and finally to a remote outpost in the Arctic. What brings Wilde and Washington together ultimately tears them apart, leaving Washington to seek his true self in a world that denies his very existence. From the blistering cane fields of the Caribbean to the frozen far north, from the earliest aquariums of London to the eerie deserts of Morocco, Washington Black is an electrifying story of self-invention and betrayal, of love and redemption that asks the question, what is true freedom? So this is Washington Black by S.C. Edugyan. So I just wanted to share some Ghana folks with you, some Ghana girls. S.C. Edugyan, Meri Danquah, edited, and again, edited by Meri Danquah. So these are my book shares for today. Have a good week, and I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more book share, and then I'm gonna also share one of the. I think today we're gonna talk about. Anyways, I'll be back. Until next time, solidarity.